This ribbon of carbon fiber goes through the whole thing. That's beautiful. That's great. See if I come. I think you're right in trying to take all the bumps and forms out of the carbon fiber. I think you want that as pure as possible. But there's no reason why you couldn't
Really
put
elegant line.
Yeah.
Carbon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to you couldn't put like pads on top of the seats to give the form. There's no reason why you couldn't put a fiddle there or something cool looking. To keep stuff sliding up. Just like a bulkhead for out.
So what the little bump you're talking about with water or liquids,
Yes.
that's perfect that you're thinking in that direction, but the boat's also going in the other direction.
Yeah.
Right? So the fiddle is the little, lip up at the end of the flat working surface so it will contain the liquids or anything. So that needs to go around the whole rig.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And actually, I mean, we can come up with all sorts of cool ideas for like a sea rail or whatever to keep stuff from rolling back and forth, right? I think we come up with like really cool ideas, whether it's extrusion that caps things or something that runs along it just to give it that accent to the edge,
Yes.
close off the edge.
Yes, because it's at once the carbon needs to breed as more of this beautiful undulating simple line, but then all of the cool little details, like the fiddle, like the bars holding it, seeing the suitcases and dry packs and all of those things. I'm sure by final you'll have those in all of the renderings, and that's really what will bring this thing to life. It's great, and I really like the project. I love that your carbon, line, whatever, come up with some beautiful name, whatever you call it. It's doing, real double duty, actually providing structural integrity.
Yes.
Which is very cool.
And I think you need to really pump that into your story too.
Yes.
It's part of the structure of the boat.
Yeah, I see the, material texture contrast with like the pads for the seats. I think there's really playful, exciting things you can do with that, and how that integrates or juxtaposes with the suitcase, other storage idea. I think it'd be really exciting. Yeah, real details. It could be as simple as it's just a molded in recess in the surface, that you have it. So that's your surface, right? Then you just have the potential It could be that, or maybe there is an awesome opportunity for some little drill titanium. Who knows? Yeah, you have that into a car and your reference points and all of that. Yeah, super close. I think on your head you need some radius on the bulkheads.
Yeah, I'm going to do that definitely around here, and I need to figure out the door, how far it can open. Back over here, I'm going to put some storage, because I think that's a good place to put some cabinets, because you're either in the bathroom or you're kind of accessing that, and I think that's just a good way to maximize some of the space right here. But yeah, it's definitely going to get rounded off and addressed properly. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with this wall over here, because it's
Do you need it? Do you not need it? Is the opening, is there,
maybe
storage pouches or
cut
some
out, maybe I could cut out here so it would provide some visibility through it, and maybe the cutout would act like something where you can grab onto it if it's properly sized. But there is going to be a handrail on both sides just for control.
Is this the galley area?
Yes, this is the galley area. So I need to do the same with the cooking surfaces and the storage for food. This is the refrigerator. And I need to design out kind of the layout of bathroom. I know kind of where everything is going to go inside of it, but I need to get down to the final details. And I think that will start to come together.
That's going to look beautiful. I imagine you're going to probably have some like fiberglass in there, and then you have the carbon against it as a
The problem I'm running into right there is you can't really see it because this is just an image. But so this is the front. I don't necessarily know what this is called, but like the front of the cockpit. And so there's not a lot of headroom space right here. So I'm thinking about how I can either double up where perhaps the toilet is inside of the shower or something like that. I'm just trying to figure out what I can really do to maximize that space. But I did provide a lot of space for the bathroom, but now it's just I'm running into some headroom issues.
Yeah, I mean, they have spaces where they combine shower, toilet, sink, everything in one
I
big.
think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because if I do that, then it's really big. But if I have it where this area is the shower and this area is the bathroom, then no matter what, both of them feel cramped.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the solution that I'm gonna start moving towards.
It's great, yeah, I think it is white, it's the,
Yeah,
the
that
clear
contrast.
carbon, that contrast, and then it's, the really technical, amazing, bright details, North Face bags, vests.
Yeah,
And
maybe
about
a splash of
maybe
color.
Yes,
Something in there.
Yes.
I'm thinking about maybe doing a teak floor. I haven't decided on that, just as a contrast. Because a lot of my initial inspiration was old world and also new technology, kind of fusing those two together. So I'm gonna play with that and see if it works.
Okay.
Let's see, for the exterior, not a lot has changed. The interior took a lot of time this week, and I got a little bit too involved in that. The big thing that I did change is I changed the house grid.
Now it's something cool.
And
That's great.
I don't know why these images don't really come out very well. But so I had this, in the cabin area, I had this long straight line that was kind of a big visual element. And now I'm kind of mirroring that here where I've got these two lines. So it's a bowsprit that it's not a single like unicorn bowsprit, but it's kind of like this V shape or this A shape coming out from both sides. And so that ties in with some of the other elements that I'm trying to pull in through the boat. We talked last week about changing the cabin area, and I'm still working on that. I just wanted to kind of figure out where all the interior elements need to go and how it would impact it, and it did impact it quite a bit. So I think I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do on this area. I don't think I have a photo. Anyways, yeah, I don't have a really good photo of it. But the seats on the outside are now going to reflect the seats on the inside. So rather than, they're going to be kind of another ribbon-shaped object. So that's going to be really cool.
And take it all the way back to your customers.
Yeah.
As well. One cool movement.
Yeah. So that's going to be really, really awesome.
Honestly stated.
So, and it will help tie everything together.
That's good.
You might even want to think about the graphics here, how you can maybe have a ribbon of carbon fiber running through it, that kind of thing. That's really cool. So that's a great thing.
Yeah, so the unresolved area right now is mainly the cabin superstructure and what I want to do with that.
Are you still thinking about how you have those window bay sort of things? Where you see that overhead?
Yeah.
Whatever shading.
So yeah, initially I had it set up where I was going to have these slats, which would provide a lot of shade from the windows because I have a lot of windows on the top. So it would be more indirect light. These two main elements though were supposed to lock up with this portion right here, the carbon fiber stalls that I have were initially rotated 90 degrees. So they went down and then it was kind of this nice transition. And now it's kind of a little bit more abrupt than I like it. And I think it looks a little weird, so I'm trying to find a better way to do that.
I'm wondering if you're doing too much now. I wonder if you
Yeah.
are needed anymore.
And that was kind
skylight or something like that. Yeah.
And you can always do a material change, right? You could have some removable fabric kind of element or soft texture or something, you know, provide the shade that you still need that has the same language as the translucent string kind of material. I don't know. Yeah, I keep wanting you to go back to the more, you know, technical outdoorsman adventure things that you've been talking about.
North Face, Patagonia.
Yeah.
You mean this one here, terminating it over there, or?
No, for in the whole, I guess, the window, I mean, it's sort of close, this point, and you can just bring these back, but it'll be a little more believable, because there's going to need to be a fair structure happen here.
Okay.
So I just pulled those.
Yeah, I created a little structure there, probably not enough, so I can pull those back.
You just pull those back, or you can pull the, fork pipe into the fork, either way. Big flat top main.
Yeah, and I had a question about that I'm not 100% sure, so the backspace. No backspace at all?
Yeah, you can get rid of backstays
Okay.
now, and then, so that's.
Yeah,